Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back to WWE 2K25. Last game we played through week 5. This time we're going to week 6. So we are going to have Logan Paul, Triple H, The Rock, Eddie Guerrero, Dirty Dominic Mysterio as our people. Really, that one probably will be the easiest. Okay, one-on-one match, Hell in a Cell match. One-on-one match, tables match. All right, well, let's get started then with Logan Paul. Um, huh. Who do I want for each of these matches? You know what? I'm going to have Gunther actually face Dominic because I know I can use my finisher against Dominic and put him through a table. Triple H, I'm going to have the Bloodline face each other with The Rock facing Roman. He's an arrogant young kid. Let's see what he does against the ruler.
There's the bell as we have Oba Femi looking to continue his rule in WWE.
Unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable are only a few words that come to mind whenever we see Oba in action. For a while there, it seemed like Femi couldn't lose. But even when he did, it didn't slow him down at all.
Yeah, Byron, and that's the type of momentum that catapults a wrestler to superstardom.
And fighting out of the opposite corner is Logan Paul. It's impossible to ignore the disgust being expressed by the WWE Universe, but Logan's unfazed.
Logan's in phenomenal shape and is extremely confident. These morons are booing because they're jealous. Congratulations, WWE Universe. Classless as usual.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Logan Paul looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, some flaws in Logan Paul's game plan are being exposed.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
Here we go. Suplex.
And that definitely wasn't Logan's best effort.
That type of physicality earning Femi the advantage. Ripped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
I just love the carnage that Oba causes.
Curse.
Not done yet. Again. How about one more?
For good measure.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
And I don't see Femi relenting anytime soon.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And
Hey, Logan, you want to take flying lessons? I got you covered.
What do you think could be the key for Logan Paul in this match?
you know what, Cole? Paul always seems to catch his competition off guard with his impressive in-ring ability, and I say he should continue to do that. Really catch him by surprise with a big, daring attack.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. This is not going to end well. The exploder.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
I'm surprised that more damage hasn't been done at this point.
Flamed across the way.
A calculated attack here against Logan.
Paul has to wake up and fast.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. Logan Paul able to avoid impact.
Okay. He got one off.
Miss.
Dueling reversals.
And he retaliates. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Look at this.
Bye, Logan.
From Oba. My God. to the chest. And his stamina is going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
Logan Paul is looking absolutely powerless.
Pops up their opponent.
The ruler with the fall from grace.
Turning the lights.
And this one is over.
That was enjoyable. I am not a Logan Paul fan, and I enjoyed manhandling him like that.
And this was quite the win for Oba Femi.
Femi proving once again that he is the ruler of WWE.
You don't have to like him, but you have to respect him. All right. Well, we achieved that match easy enough. Now let's move on to the next one. Triple H inside Hell in a Cell. Well, if we're going to get twisted, then let's get a little twisted.
What type of approach does a superstar need in order to win a matchup like this, Corey?
It's important to remember that you can't win a match like this on emotion alone. You have to devise a plan and execute it.
Once locked in the cell, we've seen superstars embrace a new, sadistic level of barbaric behavior.
I agree, Byron, and it's all out of necessity.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair.
Oh man!
While a ringside during Hell in a Cell match used ringside attacks and Irish whips on opponents to break the section of the wall near the corners. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh! Sharp punch. Uppercut connects.
Howdy with the counter.
Ow!
And back elbow creates separation.
Man, what an uppercut.
Closed fist connects.
All right, can we get back in the ring here?
So impactful. Cuts the attack off. He quickly slides into the ring.
Just a brazen challenge, trying to provoke an incredibly rash reaction.
Oh my God, a steel chair!
Successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium. And things are just going from bad to worse.
He goes back into the ring here.
Ooh, what an elbow.
A barrage of elbows. Repeated elbows in the corner. The advantage is turned toward Uncle Howdy.
Rough spot for Triple H to be in.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Got him in the corner now. Triple H showing no fear, no intimidation.
He connects with a counter.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Triple H facing a beatdown.
Uncle Howdy showing off that wide array of his.
Oh.
Up and, oh, what a gut buster.
Knee first.
Oh.
Triple H able to take a stand there.
Triple H showing it's not a time for lying down, it's a time for fighting back.
Kicking out in time.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Uncle Howdy taking charge of his environment. The time to run is now.
Hooked up. Uh-oh. Through the table.
Goodness gracious, destruction everywhere.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Oh, wow.
How did Triple H survive that?
Nothing can keep the game down when he's this determined, this possessed.
Did not expect that from Triple H.
These big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
Well, I know how to earn the fall. Come on, Triple H.
Strong impact. Great sequence of offense from Howdy.
Triple H is lacking his trademark intensity.
Oh, my God.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Looks like he knows that he who laughs last is the one with the sledgehammer.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Triple H getting dismantled here.
Uncle Howdy showing off that wide array of his.
All right. Glad that I was able to get up.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Uncle Howdy put a stop to that. Delivers the cross body.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
The advantage is turned toward Uncle Howdy.
The game needs to pull a trick from his sleeve.
And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. The game struggling. Triple H at the mercy of his opponent. What is... Howdy could seal things up.
Nice.
He got it. A career-changing win inside Hell in a Cell.
Here is your winner, Uncle Howdy. An omen of a win for Uncle Howdy.
What a victory. The power of Uncle Howdy is something to behold.
Darkness has fallen over the WWE Universe, and his mystique only grows.
I am shocked that Triple H took the signature and the finisher through the table. But you know what? We still got it done. Yeah, I mean, this has got to be a bloodline matter here.
Roman Reigns has a simple mission statement here in WWE. He just wants to wreck everyone and leave.
And lately, that mission statement has been seeming more like a prophecy.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with the results Reigns has gotten from that more aggressive approach. We'll see if it's more of the same here tonight.
But to be in the ring with The Rock is to be in the ring with the final boss. It doesn't get more electric. It doesn't get more intense.
Yeah, The Rock has only become more vicious, and he's not afraid to do whatever it takes to win. In fact, he thinks he's already entitled to win. Cocky for sure, but definitely still dangerous.
What's he looking for here?
Oh, went down low with a headbutt. Man, there's no other way to say it, fellas. That is going to hurt for a long time. Ooh, great anticipation.
Snapmare takeover, followed by...
Follows it up with a boot right to the face.
Vicious, just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
And now propped up in the corner.
No escape from these punches. Oh, a knee. Lights out.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
And that's the kind of offense that's going to earn Reigns a spot in the Hall of Fame.
The Rock's definitely shown himself to have even more of a temper as of late. Corey, do you think that's something that can be capitalized on here?
Absolutely, Cole. The Rock hates it when a plan doesn't come together. So if you can interrupt his game plan.
Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
Shoulders up before two.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Counter right when it was needed. And he heads back into the ring.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark. He's able to avoid heavy contact.
This has been a violent match.
And a stomp to the gut.
Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes.
Superman punch. Reigns unleashing a superhuman attack on the...
Reigns has
Time for the final boss to go away.
No coming back from Reigns after that. And right away into the pin. 2 count.
Nice.
Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long. Here is your winner, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns cementing his seat at the head of the table with this win over The Rock.
Yeah, but I don't really think this is the end of their story, Cole. What I do think is that this is going to make Anawai family dinners even more awkward going forward.
Well, that was short and to the point, but that's what happens with Roman. He really just dominates pretty handily. Alright, now we got Eddie. You know what? Let's go ahead and see about somebody else versus Eddie. It's one of those that, Jamal's also gone, just like Eddie is, so I feel this is a fair matchup here. And both guys have their own version of a splash. Latino Heat versus Samoan Fury.
This match is underway with Eddie Guerrero looking for the win.
Any way he can get it. The referee better keep his eyes peeled in this one because we already know Eddie has no problem pulling a fast one over everyone.
Well, it's like he said, Byron, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
But he's got trouble on his hands in the form of Jamal. Jamal's got an explosive temper and a very short fuse. I'd give him 3 minutes at most until he blows up.
On top of that, Jamal's incredibly tough. He knows his way around a fight and isn't going to be too bothered taking a few hits along the way.
Driven down face first.
Jamal is imposing his will.
Jamal is reaching that other level.
That's using your head. I can see a little frustration in Eddie after that, maybe losing some composure.
Jamal putting some punishing offense on display.
T-bone into a power slam.
Eddie Guerrero has a bit of a size advantage against most opponents, and he's still able to overcome those odds, Corey.
It's the way his mind works. Eddie Guerrero's mind never stops calculating the situation in front of him. There are no problems for him, only solutions.
Jamal might be waking up.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Guerrero's gotta insert himself back into this one.
And he is directed into the corner.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. Uh-oh.
And a suplex.
Oh, cover. Hoping to end this.
And a kick out at only one.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
Oh, what are they gonna do here? Oh, the clover leaf. Check out the
Getting to the ropes and luckily getting out of this submission. Got out of there at the perfect time. Now trampling the opposition.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
That's using your head.
Jamal starting to get the crowd involved.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Gets driven into the corner.
Unleashing the strikes. Fast thinking saved him there. Woo-wee.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Ascending the ropes.
From the heavens. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Goodbye, Eddie.
Up across the shoulder. Driven down with a Samoan driver. Well, that could end Guerrero right now.
Oh, good Lord.
Man, Jamal is as mean as they come.
Always incoming. Big height, bigger impact. Jamal might have this record.
That's it.
It's over. Jamal gets it done.
3 power moves like that after another, it was over.
Eddie Guerrero did not take care of business tonight.
Jamal sending a message here. This man is a straight-up beast looking to dominate anyone who steps in his path.
Yeah, he's a monster. There's no question. And that leaves this matchup in a tables match between Dominic Mysterio and Gunther. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this a little bit too much, I think.
WWE Universe loves their We Want Tables chants. Finally, their wish is these superstars command.
Oh, absolutely, Michael, because the only way to win this match requires tables. Putting your competition through a table to be more exact.
Yeah, but as we're about to see, Saxon, that's a lot easier said than done.
Striking with the knee drop.
So precise.
Oh, the knee drop connects.
Picking up speed off the rope.
Oh, hip drop to the gut.
Gunther is really showing his confidence. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. And that might shake Mysterio's focus.
Yeah, Gunther just ramped up his intensity.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Uh-oh. Gunther cuts him off.
Crucial turnaround there because Gunther was falling behind.
Gunther could be turning his fortunes around.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Dominic needs to reassert himself back in this match.
I don't know what his plans are with that table, but it's going to hurt. Good defense there. The drop kick hits the mark.
In a tables match, things can go wrong in an instant.
Yeah, Michael, and that's why you need to be as aware of your opponent as you are the table. Losing sight of either one of those can easily end in disaster.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Just a ruthless maneuver from the ring general.
True old school power on display from Gunther.
Goodbye, Dominic.
Not a power bomb. He goes through the table, and this one's over.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Here is your winner, Gunther.
They're happy to win, but I think even happier to avoid going through a table.
A tables match takes its toll, but they were able to pull out the win here.
Hard times continue for Dom Dom.
Now he has even more reasons to go mope.
All right. We completed that one. I could look at the store here and see what is available. I mean, I do want Bray Wyatt. I did spend points at a point, so I am lower on points than I was before. Wouldn't mind getting Lyra Valkyria. She is one that I would not mind having. Diesel also would be sort of fun to have. Big Daddy Cool. Vader would be a fun one to have, possibly. Others that I would like. Kairi Sane with that insane elbow. Shinsuke Nakamura with the Kinshasa would be nice. The one I'm actually thinking about, though, is low ranked here. But I think I'm going to pick him up. I want the monster that is Almost. And I think in the next week here, we might put him to the test. We've got a bunch of legends here. Interesting. A triple threat match inside Hell in a Cell. Oh, good lord. That's not going to be easy. Iron Man match against Bret Hart. And a one-on-one match. So really, Almost is going to be tested right here, I think. An Iron Man match against Bret Hart. Good lord. Alright, well, we can make this work. I'm just going to set up my crew here real fast. You know what, since he's already there, let's put him there. And while I like Howdy for this first match, I'm going to try Almost. There. Definitely the final match is going to be left up to Roman Reigns. With Mankind and The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell, gonna have to have Roman in there. These other matches, though, we shall see. We'll try Almost in the first one. Tag team match, I already know I'm going to use my 3-minute warning because they're the ones that can take on the power of those two guys. Bret the Hitman Hart, I might have him having to deal with my ruler because I do really like the way that he plays overall. Jamal, though, really is quite devastating as well. Gonna be a tough choice because I do like Jamal. This is just a one-on-one match here. I might let Uncle Howdy play against Austin. And as I said, definitely it's going to be Roman taking on these two monsters. So, that'll be in the next video, though. We'll try to get the Karrion Kross card here. I don't know what it says, matches 3 there. Does that mean I only get him for 3 matches? Because it didn't say that here with him. So it very well might be I only get him for 3 matches, which would sort of be a shame. Because I do like Karrion Kross overall, so I would like to just have him to permanently use, but I guess we'll see what happens. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more WWE 2K25.